Hey guys, my name is Lilly and today I'm really excited to present you my new power station by the company DJI. Yes, you heard right. This power station is by the company DJI, which is also famous for making really nice drones like this one here. This is a drone that I bought a couple of years ago and I used it a lot for filming my overnighters in the forest. And now the same company has developed this power station. And this is actually their bigger model. They also have and sell a smaller model with about 500 watt hours, but this bigger model here has 1024 watt hours. And as you can see, the quality is really nice. It has a nice touch to it, and it comes with some really sturdy high quality handles here at the side. And you also need high quality handles because the power station, it weighs about 13 kilograms. So it's quite normal for this size, especially for the type of battery that it's using. And the battery type that this power station is using is the safest lithium battery on the market, which is LFP right now, and that's lithium iron phosphate. And yes, it's heavier than lithium ion, but it's also more safe and it doesn't burn easily. Okay, so now let's power on the power station with the button here. And I really like that the power button is recessed, so it cannot get damaged easily. Here at the side, you can see some AC outlets. And in my case, I have the European version, so we have 230 volts coming out of the sockets. And here it's now saying that you have 33 hours left until the power station dies. So that's because the inverter, which is at the inside, is using energy even if you don't plug anything in. And this is normal. This is what every inverter does. So if you're not using the AC sockets, then just switch them off. All right, then further on, we got a really nice display. Here you can see in a big number the percentage of the battery, and then you can see the wattage of input and output. So that's a really nice and clean display and I really like it. Then down here you can see two USB-A sockets with 24 watts each. And then we got some really powerful USB-C sockets. Those are outlets with 140 watts. So that's really powerful. And this is enough to power a MacBook Pro. All right, then here we can see a socket. And this is where you want to put in your AC electricity from your wall socket. And I have the cable right here. So if we plug this in, we should now get an input. And the cool thing is, down here you have a button which lets you choose manually with what kind of voltage you want to recharge the power station. So you can choose between 600 watts and 1200 watts. So this is the fast charge option that you get with DJI. And right now we have set the button at 600 watts. And here you can see almost 600 watts of input. And then it gives you the time. So in 44 minutes, the power station will be recharged. So now let's switch on the fast charge option. And now you can see that the input wattage is going up to 930 right now. So this will recharge the power station much faster. So now we would be recharged in 34 minutes. So that's a good thing. If you are in a hurry or if there's an urgency, you have the option to recharge the power station really fast. But in general, I would not do that, and I also would not recommend that because it's not good for the lifetime of the battery. So DJI says that with this battery, you will have about 4,000 cycles, and then it will go down to maybe 80% of its capacity. So that's a really high quality battery, but only if you charge it with 600 watts. So if you charge it with the fast charging mode, then you probably won't have 4,000 cycles. So this is the main way how I will charge my power station, by using the grid. But it also gives you options on how you can recharge the power station without the grid. And for this, they have installed two SDC sockets. And this one is the normal one, and this is the light one. So for these sockets, they give you different kinds of options on how you can recharge your power station. The first option is this power cable, which is a 12 volt or 24 volt power cable. It didn't give me any information how long it will take to recharge the power station with this cable here, but we can make a simple calculation. So if the power station has got 1024 watt hours, then we divide it by the wattage or watt hours which is coming out of the 12 volt socket. Most of the time it's just 90 watts. So it's going to take over 11 hours to recharge the power station using this cable here. Alright, so this is the 12 volt socket cable. It comes with an XT60 connector that you can connect into here. And then you can connect the SDC plug into the socket. So yeah, really interesting configuration. I've never seen something like this here in combination with a 12 volt plug. So that's quite unique. And also, for example, let's say there's a bad day and you don't get any sun, then you can just, if you have enough of gas in your car, plug this into your car and recharge it with your car. Alright, the next way to recharge this power station is by using this MPPT. And that's a really interesting MPPT adapter. I've never seen something like this before. Alright, so this is the box and this is the solar charge controller. And then here you have 3 ports for 3 different solar panels. And you can hook up to 400 watts of solar panels per MPPT, and then you plug it into your SDC socket. Now the good thing is that actually each of the sockets here can handle 400 watts. So you can get 2 of those MPPTs and hook up 2 times 400 watts for each of the sockets here, and then you can recharge the power station with 800 watts. And that's really powerful. Most other power stations this size can only handle 400 watts. So yeah, really interesting concept. Also here you have some holes and you got some screws and brackets. And here at the side you can see 2 bolt holes. And you can actually mount this MPPT on the side here. So if you want to use solar a lot, you can directly mount it on the power station. I have to say it's pretty smart to make it external like this, because solar chargers, they actually get really hot. And if you have them inside of a power station, then you have to cool them. And then you have to install a bigger fan or a ventilator, and the fan has to work more and it's producing more noise. So, and this is the reason why this power station is also so silent, because the fan actually only produces 23 decibels according to the website. And I think that's a really nice idea. So if you want to, you can mount the MPPT outside, or you can just plug it in like this. And I think that's a great concept. I really like it, and it makes the whole device more silent. Now what the company also sells is solar cables, which is going from typical solar connectors to XT60, so you can have a longer connection to the solar panels. So yeah, that's a really nice cable, but you can also solder this cable yourself, which is really easy. Then next, these 2 ports can also be used to fast charge DJI drones. So if you got a big drone which you want to fast charge, apparently with those two sockets, you can charge the drones by 50% faster. Okay, so I've just hooked up my drill to this power station, because for me it's important that I can drill something even if there is a power blackout, for example. And the instructor manual said that the power station can run with a continuous power of 2200 watts, which is really powerful. So now let's try how much power this drill needs. So actually this drill here doesn't need a lot of power. It just needs a little bit over 200. All right, so now I want to try out my heat gun, and this one is operating at 2000 watts. And now you can also hear the ventilators, the fans, and they are really silent. So this was a really good demonstration in what the DJI Power Station can handle, and 2200 watts is really powerful. So my power stations that I built myself can handle 1000 watts, 1500 and 2000, but none of them can handle 2200 watts. And the peak is 2400 watts, so that's really powerful. All right, so now I also want to show you the back of this power station. And this bag is really high quality, but also the cool thing is that you can use the power station inside of the bag. All right, so let's say you're going camping or you want to go and do a picnic with your family. You can just put this power station into this bag and transport it. But also, while you're transporting it, you can use it like this. And for the fans, you can just tuck in the side window here, and then you will get air to your fan, and you can use the power station inside of the really nice bag without having to take it out. And that's really awesome, especially if you are on the go and if you want to be able to quickly transport the power station. All right, so now I'm outside and it's almost 12 o'clock. So we are in full sun with the solar panel here, which you can also buy at the website from DJI. This is not a DJI brand, but this is what they sell at the website. So now let's take this cable here and plug it into the charge controller. All right, now we are charging at about 70 watts. So I think the angle right now is not the best. I think I have to angle it even more. Okay, I've changed the angle a little bit. Now let's take a look again. All right, so now we are at 85 watts. And now I just lay it flat on the ground. Let's see the wattage. It's 85 again. So really awesome, and I'm glad that this is working so great. And I really like this configuration, and I like that the MPPT is outside. I think that's a good choice. Okay, and here at the side you have a really nice side pouch, and this is where I'm going to put in the MPPT and the other cables. All right guys, I have to say I'm nothing but impressed by the DJI Power Station, and I have to admit I have fallen in love with this power station. I think it's the best quality power station that I've ever gotten with this size. 1024 watt hours, and I really want to thank the company DJI for sending me one of their units for free to review, and I have to say it's really a great product. So if you want to check out this power station, then make sure that you visit the website of DJI, and I will leave you a link in the description of this video. Also, this is not the only unit that they are selling. They also sell a smaller power station you might be interested in, so make sure you check out their website. Thank you for watching guys, and stay tuned till next time.